Hello, second graders. This is Mrs. Brooks, and I'm going to walk you through a Nearpod ELA lesson for Monday, April 20th. Today, we're going to be able to answer questions based on a story and retell the story too. When we are reading, we need to remember to be thinking about the story so we can retell it to our friends and family, as well as answer questions based on the story. Keep in mind the strategy that we learned, retelling a story, the 5-finger retell. You need to remember who the characters are, where the setting of the story is, what the problem is, the events, and how the story ends. Things to think about when answering questions about a story. Who are the characters? Where did the story take place? When did the story take place? And what happened in the story? What was the most important part in the story? Think back to the story that we read called I Wanna Iguana. In the story, the main characters were Alex and his mother. The story took place in their home. The story took place throughout the day. What happened in the story? I think about the main problem in the story is Alex's mom did not want him to get an iguana. The important events or parts in the story was Alex was writing stories or letters back and forth to his mom, explaining that he would take care of the iguana by cleaning its cage, using his allowance to buy food for the iguana. And at the end of the story, his mom allowed him to get an iguana. Moving forward, you're going to have a story to read on Raz Plus or Reading A to Z called The Animal Bridge. This is also a story that we have already read. Here is the login information. Remember, when you read the story moving forward with your Nearpod independently, you want to make sure you minimize your screen, which is hitting the dash instead of Xing out of the story, because you want to make sure you can go back and look for your answers if you would like. Read the story slowly and carefully to make sure you are understanding it to the best of your ability. Remembering the 5-finger retell strategies, who the characters are, the setting, the problem, the sequence of events, and how the story ends. You will click this button right here, the kids login. It'll prompt you to find your name, and then you will use your password. If you forget, you can always hit your back button to get that password again. Good luck on reading the story, The Animal Bridge, and answering the questions. You can also grab a story that you have at home and read it and practice using the 5-finger retell.